What is the difference between every year we pass a balanced budget, but we've never passed a structurally balanced budget? What is the figure? Isn't it somewhere around $200 million?
Or it's $145 million. So it's $145 million that we're spending in excess of the amount of revenue we're taking in. And again, this is not something that this administration is doing. This has been a practice in the city. My contention and why I've been so vocal about this for the last 4 years is because, it's not sustainable. I mean, there's only so many pieces of property that we can sell. There's only so many deferments of OPEB trusts and things like that we can do. Eventually, it catches up with us. So if it's $150 million, essentially every year you try and work through those recommendations to reduce that amount by, say, $15 million every year. And then hopefully in 10 years you have a structurally balanced budget. Why that is so important, we are going to figure that out very soon, because had we had a structurally balanced budget for the last 4 years, we would have $500 million in excess in our reserve fund. And we would be able to draw down on that. We wouldn't have to lay anyone off. We wouldn't have to make any of these tough choices like selling property or things like that. We could just draw down on our savings. But unfortunately, we had to do the opposite. We took savings. Last fiscal year, we took $113 million out of our fund balance to pay for this fiscal year. And, I'm a little concerned looking at sales tax. If we start seeing a big dip in sales tax, we might have to eat up all the fund balance that we have in excess of the 7.5% in reserves this fiscal year and have no fund balance going into next fiscal year.